Good evening and welcome to Team Talk, coming live from KMTV studio in Medway. I'm Harry Pete. Here's tonight's lineup. Gill's poor form continues. Holcombe Ladies regain top spot in the league. And we find out what it takes to run a non-league football club. But first tonight, Gillingham suffered a disappointing 2-1 home defeat to bottom of the league Oldham on Saturday. The Gills looked promising in the first half and went ahead early thanks to Cody McDonald's header. But Oldham dominated the second half. Substitute Freddie Ladapo scored the equaliser before Ryan Flynn's 89th minute goal wrapped up all 3 points for the Latics. Justin Edinburgh admitted that his side were outplayed but was unhappy with both of Oldham's goals.
Well, I believe that both the goals should be disallowed. I think the first goal is a foul on Chris Hurd. I think the ball's nowhere near the Oldham player for allow him to roll his player. Chris is not trying to nick the ball. He's in a strong side of position. I think he's got a clear barge in the back. And the second one was a player obstructing Stuart Nelson from an offside position.
That's now no clean sheet in 18 games for the Gills, as well as 3 losses on the bounce. The result leaves them in 14th position, just 3 points outside the relegation zone, having played 1 more game than the 6 teams below them. Their next match is away at Bristol Rovers on Saturday. The FA Trophy got underway this weekend with 5 Kent sides in action. Ramsgate suffered a 3-0 defeat to Hastings United. Harry Stannard opened the scoring, beating keeper Luke Watkins at his near post. Hastings doubled their lead in the second half. A delicate through ball opened up the defence, leaving Matt Bodkin with a simple finish. As the Rams went searching for a late goal, they were caught on the break, leaving Jack Harris free in the box to tap home. Sittingbourne lost their preliminary match 2-0 at home to Bury Town. The Suffolk side went ahead after 20 minutes when Ollie Camphor headed in a long throw. Then, with 10 minutes left to play in the match, Bradley Barber sent this effort from near the corner flag past Simon Overland. But the game wasn't without controversy, as Bricky's defender Jack Stevenson was sent off late on for this challenge. The scores from the rest of this weekend's FA Trophy preliminary round matches are as follows. Chatham Town were knocked out of the cup after they were handed a 4-1 defeat away at Aylesbury. Hythe and Herne Bay were the only 2 Kent sides to progress, following their wins against Barton Rovers and Haringey respectively. The next round of games will be played on the 29th of October. There was also plenty of non-league football taking place this weekend. In the National League, Maidstone and Dover were both comfortably beaten in their games. Dartford thrashed Truro 5-0 away from home. Ebbsfleet also picked up 3 points away at Weston-super-Mare, along with Margate, who defeated Hemel Hempstead 2-1. Elsewhere in the Ryman League, Tunbridge saw off Grays away from home, while Folkestone played out a 6-goal thriller with Worthing. As part of our brand new Around the Grounds feature, where we will be showcasing a different role at various Kent clubs, we went to Sittingbourne to profile their brothers behind the scenes.
Sittingbourne's fans were in fine voice ahead of their Kent Senior Cup clash with Ramsgate, but I wasn't here to see the football, I was here to meet the men behind the scenes. At Sittingbourne, it's the Pitts twins that make the matchday magic happen, so how do their roles differ?
My name is John Pitts, I'm Secretary and Treasurer of Sittingbourne Football Club.
It's Peter Pitts, I'm a committee member, I'm PA announcer, I deal with all the emails that come into Bourne FC, so I'm the communication officer, and I'm the programme editor.
John has been at Sittingbourne for 17 years and ensures that everything's in order before the game.
Meet and greet the referees, show them to the dressing rooms, meet and greet the opponents, make them feel at home, take them to the boardroom, prepare the team sheet. It's very important to make sure that the players on it are eligible to play.
Peter is most well known at Woodstock Park for his announcements, but they're not always 100% accurate.
I announce the goals. I'm quite well known for getting the goal scorer wrong, actually. But there are quite a few of the supporters here, though I'm pretty useless at that, so they help me out. We always welcome the away team and the officials, of course, and also our own supporters, who are probably some of the best supporters in the league. And then I read out the teams.
So I've joined Peter inside what is affectionately known as the high-tech communications shed, and as well as announcing goal scorers and team news across the tannoy, there's also the job of geeing up the crowd pre-match with some high-intensity music.
It's got a lot of content.
Both men concede that their biggest challenge is preparing the matchday programme.
I would say that would take a full 2 days to do one programme.
Unlike some clubs, we do print our own programmes, and obviously if you have 2 programmes to do within 5 days, it's an awful lot of work.
Sittingbourne's young side went down 2-1 on the night, but with the Pitts twins at the helm behind the scenes, they're in safe hands.
Keelan Webster reporting there. Now in hockey, Holcombe Ladies moved to the top of their Premier League table following a 4-1 win at home to Slough on Saturday. Holcombe didn't have it all their own way in the match after Slough went ahead in the first half. Philippa Newton with the goal. Lucy Wood equalised for Holcombe just after half-time with this strike. The second half was more comfortable for Holcombe as they added 3 more goals. Sarah Jones with the pick of the bunch, finishing off this well-worked move. Over on the ice, Invicta Dynamos suffered their first home defeat of the season, losing 6-3 against Oxford City Stars. Adam Hack opened the scoring on the night, putting the Dynamos ahead. But Darren Elliott quickly replied for Oxford before the visitors add 3 more to their tally, making it 4-1 with half an hour played. Ashley Jackson halved the deficit, but the Stars scored almost instantly, making the score 5-1. Steve Osman's third for Invicta wasn't enough to avoid defeat as they slipped to seconds in the league. That's all from us this evening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat using the handle KM_Team Talk. You can also find us on Facebook by searching for Team Talk, and next week we'll be featuring disability sports. We'll be back on Monday with all the latest sports stories across Kent. Have a good week and good night.